Sam, we met in preschool. We were friends pretty much all throughout grade school. We met then, and then just friendship blossomed as we got older and older and older. So yeah, we've known each other for pretty much forever. That's a funny story. We used to, in like 6th and 7th grade, make these like iPad movies where we just like come up with a really, really dumb idea and just shoot it on an iPad, like no editing, just all in the iPad. And we just started making movies and they were trash, but one of them kind of blossomed into this new one, which is kind of funny. But we evolved as filmmakers by we don't suck anymore, which is nice. We both went to film school in our own way. We went to a tech school back home, and now I'm going here to Full Sail, and we just got better at our craft. We learned more about, hey, we did this before, and this really didn't work, but we did this, and this kind of worked, so let's make this work. So yeah, and then also working together. We have a really good relationship where like he'll come up with an idea, and I'm like, I like that idea, but here's something to build on that idea, and then it ends up way better, or vice versa. So we have a really good working relationship, which makes it really good. So how It's a Fucking Multiverse movie came to be is every time me and Sam are together, because he's in the military now, I live here in Florida, I don't live back home, we try to make a movie or work on a movie or do pre-production for a movie. So after we did our last one before this one, which was like a recreation of this old video we made in 8th grade where we're just like rolling a basketball and it makes it in a hoop, or bouncing it and it makes it, and we're like, let's make something new. So we thought, oh, let's just do another sequel to a movie we made in 8th grade that's really trash, and it's called The Gunslinger, and it's this really bad Western thing. And then Sam, I guess, saw like Everything Everywhere All at Once, and all these multiverse movies are coming out, and he had the idea, and he's like, why don't we just make a movie that's like in the multiverse, and all the different versions of the characters he plays in our movies meet each other. And I was like, that's fucking awesome, let's do it. And then, 7 months later, we have a 24-page script and shot the movie. So it's a lot of work, but it was really, really fun. It was definitely the most ambitious thing, challenge-wise, that we've ever done, because normally, like, every film we've made that, like, we have made public, that isn't, like, this trash 6th grade movie where it's probably very offensive and a lot of things, it's, like, 5 minutes long. So they're all really short. This one's going to be, like, 25 minutes long. It has a lot more VFX, a lot more action. Like, there's a scene in there where it's like a oneer and he's just going through killing people and stuff like that. So it's a lot more ambitious. And then also probably has the most character development out of any film. It's not a ton because it's still 25 minutes. There's not a whole lot you can put in there. And we still wanted like entertaining stuff. We try to make it very entertaining. But there's a lot of character growth and stuff. And he had to, which I was very impressed. And he just did this without even really talking to me while we were shooting. We obviously talked about it before, but he would like change his costume. He just seems like a different person. Like he would just act different, like the way he carries himself, the way he talks, and all that. So that was a big challenge for him. And then a lot of camera work that was very extensive. We had jibs, we had remote heads, we had tons of stuff, tons of gear, and we're very lucky that we got to borrow all that. But yeah, it was the biggest production we did, and it was really fun. Finish this is what's next. We have a lot of editing to do. I'm seeing 6 months of editing in our future probably, because the last one we made took like 3, and that was 5 minutes. So 6 is like being generous. So that, but I'm not sure. We never really know until that one is done. We never know what we're doing next until we finish the one we're currently working on. So you never know. No, I don't think when I was making these movies, these short films for either like film festivals or just doing it with Sam for fun, I never thought I would see any of these characters again. Like, I don't even think I really fantasized about it. I'm like, okay, it's done. I'll watch it every once in a while. I'll be like, that could have been better, that could have been better. But I never thought I would tie it all together, or that me and Sam would tie it all together. And it's kind of crazy, like, when I really think about it. It's like, we say it's like our end game. It's obviously not like end game level, but for us, it's our end game, which is really cool. Because it's the best way to make movies for me. Like, I love the whole union way of making films that we're taught here. I really enjoy it, and it's going to make me hopefully money, so I like that. But the way that me and Sam do it is a lot more loose, and I hope one day I could get to that again, to where I could be at a certain level where I can make films like that, because we just will come up with ideas on the fly. We have, even though I'm cinematographer, I'll be setting up lights. Even though he's actor, he'll be setting up lights, and we'll be talking, and just the way we do it's a lot more loose, and I love it. I think it's a really fun way to make movies. I do consider Sam a brother. Hopefully my real brother doesn't see this, but I consider Sam more of a brother than my real brother. I love you, Riley and Kyle, but yeah, I consider Sam a brother. Sam is my best friend, like, by and far. He's a really good guy. If I could, like, talk to me and Sam when we were younger, I don't know if I'd really say anything, because it all worked out. Like, we had phases where we didn't really talk. A lot of it was because I had so many girlfriends that did not like Sam for some reason. I guess he just took attention away from them. But we had like rough patches here and there, but it all worked out, and we were tighter now than I think I've ever been with anyone in my life. So.
Here I am in your life, here you are in mine. Yes, we have a sweet life, most of the time. You and me, we got the world to see, so come on down. Just me and you know what to do, so come on down. It's you and me and you, we got the whole place to ourselves. You and me, we got it all for free, so come on down. This is the